Hi guys, Mike here, and we're taking a look at Acer's Aspire S7. This is a 13.3-inch version. They also have an 11.6-inch version over there. So you can see that basically these are very thin laptops. They look excellent, and this is slightly larger because of the larger screen. This is slightly more compact. Now this is going to be quite something. I mean, for an Acer, it's definitely solid build. It has glass here on top, so it will catch fingerprints, but some of the other versions will have metal on top as well. It has a 13.3-inch screen, so it's glossy. It will reflect everything around you, but it should be alright. It has HD resolution, and it's of course a touch screen. Let me see if I can find the power button again, so I will show you that it is a touch screen, and it is right. So running Windows 8 here, so it's basically the Metro interface, and that's how it's going to look. Now, having a look at the keyboard, you have a chiclet keyboard here. It actually seems quite good. We're going to have to test it later to see if it's going to meet the expectations. You also have a trackpad, and it has integrated click buttons, but the click buttons are actually quite easy to press. It's not stiff at all. And you're going to notice the classic layout for the keyboard that we've seen on other Acer machines. I mean, the enter is close to the ins, it's bind together, and you're going to notice that the caps lock here, it's a little bit off. So this is just some of the side corners they had to cut in order to get this this keyboard. I believe it should be a backlit keyboard as well. Okay, so let's have a look at how thin this actually is. It's definitely very thin. It's about 12 millimeters thin, so I believe it's one of the thinnest devices, about 0.5 inches right now, and it's about 1.3 kilograms light. So that's close to 3 pounds, but it's actually a little bit beyond 3 pounds. Okay, so let's also have a look at the sides and see what you get here. You have, actually, let's start with the bottom. You have speakers. They're quite massive here, and they're looking good. You have a cooling grill over here, and you're going to notice that there's no access to the internal or the hard drive. Now on the back you have all these exhaust grills, and on the sides you have the 2 USB ports, a Kensington, that looks like, no, it's not a Kensington lock, an SD card reader over here. Nothing on the front. And on this other side you have the power button, headset, microphone jack, a micro HDMI, and what looks like the PSU. So you don't have a lot of ports on this one because there's really no place for those. So you don't have VGA, you don't have Ethernet or full-size HDMI, but it's still alright. I mean, considering how thin it is, it looks good. And what's really more important is that it's sturdy. I mean, this is a very nice looking machine here. Okay, more details about prices will be released later on. We don't know for sure how much this is going to cost, but I think it's going to be quite expensive, at least 1,000 bucks for a starting price. Okay, so that was the Aspire S7 13.3-inch version, and we also have next to it the Aspire S7, the 11.6-inch version, which is slightly lighter, and it's slightly thinner as well. So you're going to notice, if you're going to put this one next to the other, a couple of differences. This one has silver bezel as well. It's completely covered in glass, and the top is made from metal. So this is more like a unibody design, and it looks very nice. Of course, the bottom is still made from plastic, but it's looking great. Okay, so basically that's all for now. That was the Aspire S7, the new ultrabook from Acer. More details will be available on the site in the next couple of days. Thanks.